56338, so we can have a beautiful and a very, very robust conversation altogether. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, I will start the journey with Punch newspaper now. Shall we go? All right, to Punch newspaper now. 54.9 trillion naira budget. Federal government, World Bank at odds over funding strategy. 16-year-old Ebonyi student fakes kidnap, demands 2 million naira ransom. Fubara's visit to Wike, sacrifice for peace, says Rivers elders. Kano Varsity shuts female hostel over immorality. Sex for grade. Varsities, polytechnics crack down on over 50 lecturers. Aruna leads Nigerian contingent to World Championship. And then to some more stories now. Kano Varsity shuts female hostel over immorality. And then why Tinubu will defeat PDP again in 2027. This is according to Mr. Nyesom Wike. He's saying why Tinubu will defeat the People's Democratic Party again in 2027. Let's touch down some more stories now. Oil drilling to resume in North, says NNPCL. NNPCL is saying that oil drilling to resume in North. And then UK unveils plan to slash annual immigration by 100,000. Lagos APC aspirants protest today over local government primaries. They're protesting today over local government primaries. Okay, let's see some more. Let's check up some more stories here now. Ex-Osun senator dumps PDP. You are the real betrayer. NNPP fires back at Kwankwanso. Wabara inducts Otom Ugwai, 37 others, into PDP board of trustee. 2027, PDP dead. APC preparing for victory. Ganduje replies Lamido. Saraki chairs PDP governors, 7 members reconciliation committee is one big story there. Then Anambra 2025 AAC governorship candidate unveils running mate. You can go ahead and check up all of that. Okay, Lagos Mainland Yaba Council candidates to emerge by consensus APC panel. And then let's see, at Delike, others arrive Abuja for a crucial meeting. Okay, can we move to the Nation newspaper now, everyone? Let's do so. The Nation has got some of the stories here for us. Ex-UI teacher Omukoro is 75. Is a big one here. Union decries neglect of teacher education. Lagos APC gets election appeal committee. And then BPP rallies MDAs, others on compliance with Nigeria's first procurement policy. Ogunwusi, Shoyinka, Lord Tinubu for creating cultural friendly environment. And then PDP governors rally to hold party today. FEC OK's plans to reduce cost of medicines, create jobs. And then we have one more here. Tinubu security scorecard. Key gains, emerging challenges is one of the biggest story here. The Nation newspaper has got the story. And we will move from the Nation newspaper now to give you some more headlines. But this time, Sun newspaper. PDP leaders move to save party. And then, state police, what are we waiting for? It's a very big question. The Sun newspaper is asking state police, what exactly are we waiting for? PDP leaders to move or to save party. PDP leaders move to save party. Nigeria needs 5 times growth to hit $1 trillion economy target. This is according to the World Bank. Nigeria needs 5 times growth to hit $1 trillion economy target. according to World Bank. Governor Umbai inaugurates committee to end GBV in Enugu. Uni Abuja appoints acting registrar. And then to some more stories now. Tinubu swears in INEC commissioners, CCB board members. Yes. Nkire commends Abbas, Carlos relationship. And then, let's see, Imo 2028. Okigwe zone moves to produce next governor. Imo 2028, Okigwe zone moves to produce next governor. I am politically neutral, focused on my business. eBay, EVC Baywood Group is the one saying that now. How Senate reached consensus on controversial tax reform bills is another one you might just want to grab and, of course, read. That's the headlines they can give you from the Sun newspaper. But then Vanguard is waiting with a couple of headlines already. Check your time now, 7:08 a.m. Yes, let's move to Vanguard newspaper now quickly. The Vanguard has got several stories. Now to Delta first. How monarchs, vigilante members aid kidnapping. That's one of the stories emanating from Delta State. And then World Bank, federal government disagree on budget 2025 assumptions. Yeah. Defections, PDP's collapse imminent, Ganduje Wike says. Okay, let me give you some more. New immigration reforms, Nigerians affected as UK slashes graduate visa to 18 months. And then Delta State, how monarchs, vigilante members aid kidnapping. Defections, PDP's collapse imminent, Ganduje Wike. World Bank, federal government disagree on budget 2025 assumptions. Lagos local government polls now. More APC members reject primaries as Pedro heads appeal committee. Resign if you can't stay in your area. Uzodinma tells local government chairman. Resign if you can't stay in your areas. Uzodinma tells local government chairman. Everyone's attacking Obi while he worries about Nigeria, says Ahmadi. And then, let's see some more now. 5 Amotekun personnel injured as hoodlums attack Osun Command. So sad, so sad. Court adjourns suit challenging Tinubu's suspension of Fubara orders in Rivers State. Still on defections now. PDP remains alive, will rise again in 2027. BOT chair Wabara is the one saying that now. Tension in Ondo State, Ondo PDP over zoning of state chairmanship position. Labour Party crisis. Abure faction appeals to Tinubu to rein in Governor Oti. Fubara visited me. Crisis was self-inflicted. Wike breaks silence. Court to hear Akpabio's contempt claims against Natasha today. Yes. Kemi Badenoch slams new UK immigration proposal, calls for stricter policies. And then, May the 30th, Massob orders voluntary sit-at-home to mark 58 years of Biafra. May 30th, Massob orders voluntary sit-at-home to mark 58 years of Biafra. And then, Nigeria's 2025 budget assumptions ambitious. World Bank, federal government disagrees. Burial of late Christian Chukwu set for August the 22nd. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. The Guardian is next. Yeah, The Guardian will guide us to the next headlines. 28,000 participants at Tech Festival. Enugu take lead in Africa's digital future. Protest in Rivers as pirates abduct 13 passengers, including school children. Edo governor seeks arrest of new Black Movement president, Ese Kako. Okay. Let's see some more now. Lasema records 468 emergencies in 4 months. JAMB to address technical issues as 8,391 candidates threaten class action. Bayelsa or former Bayelsa military administrator Olubolade passes on. Tinubu's aide awards scholarship to UTME candidates with 360 score. Ondo government begins verification of council pensioners for payment accuracy. Let's see. Ohaneze calls for review of Defense Ministry's approach to insecurity. VOP 90.3 FM. Okay, I want to move now to Daily Post. Yeah, Daily Post is here with me. It's got plenty of headlines, but let's do this one first. Nigeria or Naira records highest appreciation against dollar. Then, as regards Dangote refinery, marketers, retailers project petrol pump price to drop below 900 naira per liter nationwide. Dangote refinery, marketers, retailers project petrol pump price to drop below 900 naira per liter nationwide. PDP leadership has failed Fabi Islam's party over failure to punish Wike. You see? Police arrest 2 men for allegedly defiling daughters in Lagos. 2 men, two of them. Family of murdered Kwara student plead for release of remains for burial. Tinubu arrives Abia May the 23rd to commission Otis Road project and others, says Governor Dave Umahi. Umahi is the one speaking now. That Tinubu will arrive Abia on May the 23rd to commission Otis Road project and others. Okay. 2 soldiers killed as troops foil terrorist attack on Mate in Borno. Sanusi arrested for alleged possession of fake currency. Not the Sanusi, you know. 2 education officials killed in bomb explosion in Damboa, Maiduguri Road. On defection still, politicians looking for safe landing. Ologbondiyan is the one speaking here. And then Rivers APC raises concern over misinterpretation of appeal court judgment. PDP leadership has failed Fabi Islam's party over failure to punish Nyesom Wike. APC will not be able to handle what's coming. Kola Ologbondiyan is the one still speaking here. And that's as regards defection. Now the APC will not be able to handle what's coming. Kola Ologbondiyan is speaking here. And then as regards local government poll, Lagos APC sets up appeal committee. And then I will touch on this finally and then move to another newspaper. Be transparent in your financial and procurement process. Group to NPA saying be very, very transparent. All right, Daily Trust is next, people. Daily Trust. World Bank queries NNPCL's remittance of subsidy proceeds. World Bank queries NNPCL's remittance of subsidy proceeds. Boko Haram launches attack on another military base in Borno. Expect electoral reforms before 2027 INEC chair. Yeah! Okay, I don't know if we should be happy now or there's something cooking or fishing or something, another arrangement is going on. You know, our country with democracy or electoral system is just very funny. Very, very funny. But Mahmoud Yakubu is the one who is speaking here. He says all Nigerians should expect electoral reforms before 2027. All right. Expect electoral reforms before 2027 INEC chair. And then electricity subsidy wasteful retrogressive. World Bank speaking here. As regards Kwara, family of slain student urged court to release body parts for burial. Cholera kills 4, many hospitalized in Plateau State. 7 killed in Benue communities. Let me give you 4 more. 4 more. You can't zone 2027 ticket to North. Wike wants PDP. You can't zone 2027 ticket to North. Wike wants PDP. Another one is coming in again, right? Boko Haram invades another military base in Borno, captures, kills soldiers. NNPCL to resume coal mine drilling in Northeast. And finally here, Saraki heads PDP Reconciliation Committee on NEC Convention. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Everyone, I told you, just join the conversation this morning. Join the conversation this morning. YouTube, go there to the search bar and type VOP 90.3 FM, and I'm gonna get you to read your comment. Yeah, there. And then the WhatsApp number is, like I told you, 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Okay, is that fine? Okay, this time around, let's go join Rufai Hosseini to get his analysis on some of these stories this morning. Let's join Rufai now.
Right, many stories making the rounds today. Number one, the federal government has now come out to confirm that truly they have paid off all the IMF debts. And they thought this is the first time Nigeria is going to complete a payment within time for the IMF debts. But the point we have constantly raised is the fact that there are still some payments that they will have to pay, which is some charges that follows the debt. And they also confirmed that. They confirmed that the charges will be paid up to 2029, and that's about $30 million every year. So the principal has been cleared off. The debt management office has confirmed that, and the charges also will be paid up to 2029. So, I mean, part of the conversation we kept on having there was the fact that the reportage was not totally correct because there were still some charges that were still left to be paid, and the federal government has now confirmed that, and we're really excited about that fact. But, you know, like I argued before, it's because we have just become very low in our standard as a nation. Because the truth is, if government owes a debt, who is going to pay it before? It was government. And President Tinubu's administration has said, okay, let's pay it before the time, which is a good one, and kudos to him on that. But we just keep reducing the standards every time, and that's why things don't pan out well for us as a nation. But we're happy that this level of discipline, you know, has come up. And we just hope that this administration will continue in this line of this level of discipline. Court has adjourned the suit, you know, the suit challenging the suspension of Fubara and others. The Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has adjourned the constitutional suit challenging the suspension of Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara, Deputy Governor, and members of the Rivers State House of Assembly by President Tinubu. So the adjournment was made to May 26, 2025, after a hearing on Monday. We'll see how that pans out. The suit was filed by former federal lawmaker Farad Agogo, who argues that the president's actions are unconstitutional. There's been many suits challenging President Tinubu, and I have also constantly challenged him by saying that, you know, it's a aberration, total aberration, the circumstances in which he declared state of emergency. But when you also see what's happening in recent time, especially these press conferences Minister Wike keeps holding, you would see that, you know, some people just played God in that incident. And Wike had a very strong hand. But the question is, how are we going to continue the country where some people feel that they are God Almighty, they can lord over everybody, and they act like if things don't go their way, they can pull the house down, which is a sad one at a point in time like this. So, you know, we're still waiting on it. Also, do not forget that some PDP governors are taking the federal government, you know, to court, and they had a suit as regards this. Let's see how that case is also going to go, because there are many cases that need to be heard as regards this state of emergency. Anyway, the other day, Fubara was saying that he doesn't miss being in that position. And like I said yesterday, that he does miss being in the position. He's just trying to be economical with the truth. Terrorists attack military base and capture soldiers. You see, that's another sad one. So suspected terrorists have launched an attack on Nigerian army
Very
base
sad.
in Mata local government area of Borno State. There's been a resurgence of Boko Haram activities, which is another sad one. And they said the casualties resulting from all of this is really intense. Local and security forces confirmed the incident around 3 a.m. on Monday at the forward operation base of 153 Task Force Battalion. A source who chose to remain anonymous disclosed that the troops were overpowered during the attack, leading to the loss of lives and the capture of some soldiers. ASWAP has taken over Mate. An unspecified number of soldiers were killed and many others fled towards Dikwa. They are currently at the 24th Task Force Brigade in Dikwa. That's what the source says. Mate is about 13 kilometers away from Dikwa, which is at the headquarters of Dikwa local government area. Residents complained about hearing heavy gunfire during the attack. A fighter jet from the Nigeria Air Force was seen hovering around the area but was unable to repel the terrorists, which is a sad one. There's been a series of attacks and offensives in most of this region. In the past months, the military formations in Sabongari, Izege, Wogo, Buriya, D, and other locations in Borno and Yobe states have been targeted, leading to dislodgement without effective resistance. So the question is, let's not deceive ourselves. This reign of terror and sadness is back again, and we must support our troops to fight off these faceless terrorists. These terrorists that only know how to come to kill, to destroy, and to destroy everything possible, which is a sad reminder that if we do not do something about them, then definitely we will not get anywhere and will not get anywhere far. So we need to start looking, we need to start introspecting, and we need to look very closely. Also, there's a case of armed herders killing 7 in 2 local government areas in Benue. So there's also that case of insecurity, and this happened in Bukuru and Gwa West local government areas of Benue State. They are suspected armed herdsmen. The attack left several persons injured and not account for any bid to contain the situation. Chairman of Gwa ordered movement restrictions in Gwa local government area. The question is, what is really happening in Benue? I think there's also a cocktail of a lot of internal conflict among different, armed groups in the states. And we must also look at that strongly. Sources in Bukuru local government area described that the marauders in the early hours of Monday invaded Mambankudu community in Babaya Civil Council Ward, the home of Senator Oka Jeff, shooting indiscriminately and killing everything in sight. This place is also stated that the attack claimed the lives of several people, including that of a toddler, which is a very sad one. Herdsmen also invested in Banku local government area Monday, just a few minutes after midnight when the people had gone to bed. So, there are many insecurity situations that we must now sit back and start to look at and start to face head on. Only 2 days ago, I got, a petition that was sent to me about happenings in and around Edo State. And it was a very sad petition because when you look at the case, it's something, that's another sad reminder of the nefarious activities, being perpetrated by, our security forces. There was a petition of unprovoked attack on Enwa community by police officers of the Ekiti State Rapid Response Squad and deliberate propagation of false narratives. So what happened pretty much is the police officers came to that community to be able to effect some arrests. The villagers accosted them, and the next day they opened fire and they hurt people. In fact, I heard people, it led to some fatalities. It is very sad, the high-handedness on the part of the police. And these are many things that we keep talking about in Nigeria. These are many cases of people dying indiscriminately, and the police is not, saying anything about it. which is a very sad one. So we would like to call on the police authority to be able to investigate that matter and bring us, detailed information. And the police must be accountable, for whatever might have transpired as regards that matter. Kemi Badenoch is slamming the new UK immigration proposal. She's calling for stricter policies. So she has launched a sharp rebuke of Keir Starmer's Labour government-led policies demanding urgent action on immigration through adoption of conservative proposed deportation bills. She noted that the changes proposed is far from the desired change in immigration. She was talking about Labour's taking us for a fool, and quite frankly, are taking us for a fool. She said, let's be more hardline. And she criticized Labour's immigration policy as inadequate and contradictory, adding that the government is opposing reforms. So, anyway, those that voted Kemi into the Conservative Party voted her for a specific reason, so that she will be hardline on immigration and other affairs. We'll see how all of this will lead. We'll see how it will pan out in the coming days. We'll see what will come out of it. And we'll see the conversations that would ensue in the coming days as regards, Labour proposal on immigration. Many other stories making the rounds. I'll just quickly go the way of this story that I can see here about the case of collusion of antelope.
Yeah.
It's a very shocking one. What happened in the Asaba airport, and I would like to get more details, as regards what happened in the airport. FAN says the location of the collision between the Antelope and Air Peace aircraft is known as management. Director of Affairs and Consumer Protection, Obiagili Ora, made this clarification. She said, we'd like to state that the incident did not occur at Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, Abuja, which is managed by FAN. The incident happened at a privately managed Asaba Airport, which is owned by the Delta State government. Ora filed as a media report, which erroneously claimed that the incident occurred at the Abuja airport and urged the general public to verify information through official sources. But the case of Antelope colliding with an airplane, it's a very big misnomer. So the question is, what really happens as regards airport security and airport protection? Somebody will have thought that areas like that will be cordoned off, from animal interference. But I mean, what are we even saying? Is it not in this same country many years ago that we had a big mishap? I think it was cows. If I remember something right, I think it was the Port Harcourt airport then. It will be recalled that an Air Peace flight was grounded on Sunday at Asaba International Airport after it collided with a large antelope while taxiing on the runway. The impact was said to have decimated the animal and rendered the aircraft on ground, causing flight disruption. Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority had confirmed this. That's Michael Achimogu. He had confirmed this on his page. So, like I said before, when are we going to do things right? And it has to be said, if we have a country and we have an airport, how can we protect the airport effectively? That will prevent it from having attacks like antelope attack, going to, go on the runway. How can it even happen in the first place? It's just a sad one. And like I was stating before many years ago, about the case of the cow, invading the airport. I think that was about 2005 in Port Harcourt. It's a very sad one. And there was another case in 2016 that the plane abort landing as cow take over the airport runway. So how do we even do it that antelopes and cows even take over our airport runway? And that's why Bismarck Rwanda was saying the other day that most of our airports are not viable. So we just keep building these airports and we're not managing them effectively. Antelopes, cows are taking over the airports, and it's just a sad one. Investigations must be done on that matter. We must get to a logical conclusion on that matter. And this is a very sad and preposterous one for our dear country once again. It's a very sad time.
Thank you, Rufai Husseini. Thank you so much for your analysis of some of these stories. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yes, I will have a conversation this morning with Prince Chilaka. Okay, yeah, Prince Chilaka is actually waiting to talk to us this morning. Let me let everyone know, let me remind you, or in case you've not heard or you've not known, let me just quickly point this out that the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, Massob, has declared a voluntary sit-at-home order to commemorate the 58th anniversary of the declaration of the independent state of Biafra on May the 30th. Yes, on May 30th, 1967, the late Biafran leader, Colonel Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, with the mandate of the Eastern Nigerian House of Assembly, declared the secessionist Republic of Biafra from Nigeria, igniting the Nigerian Civil War, which resulted in the loss of over 3 million lives from the eastern region that constituted the Biafra Republic. Yes, the Biafra Republic surrendered on January 12, 1970, signaling the end of the Civil War and, of course, the reunification of the eastern Nigeria with the rest of the country. The agitation for the restoration of the Biafra Republic surfaced in 1999, with Massob initiating the movement under the leadership of Chief Raf Uwazurike. I would want to have a conversation with Peter Anosike by Friday, the grace of God, because Peter Anosike is actually close to these issues, close to Uwazurike and all of that. In fact, I think he told me that Massob, the name Massob, was formed in his presence with Raf Uwazurike. So a couple of questions here and there for Peter Anosike, but that will be on Friday. All right. But before that, let me also state here, let me point out now that Wike has said, I'm going political now, Wike has said that Tinubu will defeat PDP again in 2027. Tinubu will defeat PDP again in 2027. And don't forget that this same man is also telling the PDP that the party should not zone the presidential ticket to the north. He's warning the PDP not to zone the ticket to north, of course, to Atiku. So it's like the reason why all of this is happening is probably, I say probably, not even probably, Atiku and Wike are not at par. In fact, that was what led to the whole thing that happened in 2023, even 2019. All of this is just between Atiku and Wike. You remember the BOT issue, the leadership of the PDP and all of that. Wike wanted to handle it, but then there's been this fight. Let's leave all of that, everyone. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and of course, this time around, like I said, I would want to have a conversation with Prince Chilaka, who is actually waiting. But before I bring in Prince Chilaka, you're free to start dropping your comments, your observation alongside your query on WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp is 081-717-56338. Again, I say 081-717-56338. Or if you're watching me live via YouTube, please get to the comment section and do drop your comment and, of course, your observation. I like it. Let's have, like I said, a very, very robust conversation this morning. This is Voice of the People, and of course, we are 90.3 FM. I'll go on this very short break, and when I come back, we'll talk to Prince Chilaka. Stay there. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back, everyone. Before I getting Prince Chilaka, let's do this together this time, okay? Let me get some of your comments first. Yeah, let's just do it in a different way this morning. Let's get your some of your comments, and then we just roll like that. Now the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Don't forget, you can also call me on WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Do move away from your radio set, or just turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Just about 60 seconds for everyone. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name? Oh no, you will move away from your radio set. Yes, you will move away from your radio set so we can hear each other. I'm sorry about that. Learn to move away from your radio set and then call me back. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Ikamijide. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Ikan, calling you from his fellow kingdom.
Good morning, Ikan.
It's a pathetic story this morning as Boko Haram override the military base, killing them, adopting some of them. Is that not a shame to APC government? These are the people who promise that they are going to end insurgency. They are going to end all form of criminality. But today, what do we have? It is not even a shame. It is a taboo. It is an abomination that insurgency overrides a military base. And they are thinking that all is well. It's so sad. Now, what would we end this security? When after catching Boko Haram members, they say to bring them back to the army. You want the food to get cold. At the same time, you are still putting fire on the pot. This is not fair. Now, for PDP, whatever they like, let them do. Whatever we get like, let them do. From 2027, I know that Nigeria will take a stand and will take a decision on their own. Because we can't continue like this in this country. Killing every day, slaughtering Nigeria as if we don't have a government. This is so bad.
Right.
And I believe we cannot continue like this.
Thank you.
Let them remember that God is watching.
Thank you
and
so
Nigeria
much.
will take a stand on the own.
Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you. Let's talk to you this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Jude.
John, good morning.
This is John Legend calling from Mushi.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Yeah. Jude, please, I want to ask you a question. I thought that when Tinubu came back from overseas, he called an urgent meeting for this insurgency going on in this country. Since that day, he said that all hands should be on deck, that he don't want to hear all this killing again. What has happened since that day? The meeting he holds with the defense minister, IG, and all the rest of them. Are you telling me that did not yield any result, or are you telling me that they are not still working till now? Because when he came back here from France, he told us that he called an emergency meeting. Does it mean that the emergency meeting he called did not even hold any water at all? This is very, very bad. Let us be realistic here, Jude. This is absolutely bad. If this man don't know what he's doing in that seat, let him go. He cannot be using our Nigerian lives to play politics. It doesn't happen in any place. I have not seen a president in a country that his people are killing and he's still parading himself around. I didn't know what he went to Anambra State to do. While I know that he's not done finished with the insecurity we have in this country. And what he's doing over Fubara and Wike, we still have insecurity here in this country, day in, day out. Nothing has done, and every time they are setting panel of inquiry and every other thing, nothing will happen on it. Please let them stop using this Nigerian life for all this kind of politics they are playing. Thank you, Mr. Jude.
Thank you. Appreciate your call. Appreciate your call. Let's do more now. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm doing great. What's your name and where you calling from?
My brother Peter Monse from Shomolu.
Good morning to you this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All I want to ask for this morning is what Mahmoud Yakubu is talking about. That before 2027, there will be electoral reform and constitutional reforms. Yesterday on a particular platform, they brought somebody, I think something Amadi, that is a member of those that are reviewing the constitution, and he promised that they are going to reform the constitution or review the constitution to make sure that the power to choose or to have anything to do with the judiciary officer is taken away from the president. And that's what really pleased me. I want the National Assembly or whoever is doing the review of this constitution to make sure that they reform the constitution or review the constitution in such a way that Tinubu will have nothing to do with the selection or appointment of INEC officers. I was not happy when they said he was swearing in some INEC commissioners. It should have nothing to do with commissioners of INEC. It should have nothing to do with the chairman of INEC. It should have nothing to do with the judicial officers. When that happens, I am telling you that we will have election. And the result of the election will be declared. And the winner truly will be declared. And if that is done, APC and Tinubu will no longer supervise or preside over the killings of Nigerians all over the place. Can you imagine terrorists decimating the Nigerian army? Instead of Nigerian army decimating them, getting there yesterday, you told us that more than 1.something trillion naira equipment is in the hands of the terrorists. I keep asking this question. What Nur Rivadu told us about Afghanistan, is it not what is going to happen in this country the way they are going? Because Nur Rivadu told us that the terrorists that the government was fighting against are the ones ruling today in Afghanistan. And the other time Buhari traveled to Afghanistan and he donated about, if I'm not mistaken, about 20 million, I don't know whether naira or dollars, to Afghan government. And he never told us what he gave them that money for. I want to ask question this morning. It's a question anybody can answer me. The money that Buhari donated to Afghan government, was it to train terrorists and send them to Nigeria, or was it to come and build roads in Nigeria? Because I don't understand why terrorists are now almost taking over our army bases. We'll go here, sack the military, kill our children, kill our daughters, and carry the equipment away. And we say and somebody, are you God? When God steps into your life, wicked is dust, it's nothing. Keep telling us that Tinubu will defeat APC. Nobody will do this. If I were God, I don't know what I would have done with Wike this morning. I am not happy with that man. Why is he alone in PDP? Why do they allow him to be there? Why can't APC drop Wike and sack Wike and charge Wike for betrayal? Why are they not doing anything with Wike?
Thank you.
And look at Ganduje. The Ganduje that they show on all TV stations. How he collected bribe of dollars and back in his clothes. That man has no morale. That man has no heart of human being. You see all these people? They came to destroy Nigeria, and they are destroying Nigeria, but they are not bigger than God. They may be bigger than us. If God spread our lives in 2027,
thank you.
He can do it. Nigerians prepared. Please welcome Nigerians. Please welcome. Let us pray for the good reformation and review of Constitution. Let them remove the hands of President Tinubu from anything judiciary and anything INEC. I am telling you that they are gone. They will never be there.
Thank you.
Except in the election. Thank you. Let me listen to others. God
Thank you
bless
so much. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, I can hear you. What's your name?
Okay, this is Godfrey. I'm calling from Sulere.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to align with Peter Omonse this morning, as usual. He's always speaking our mind. But the area I want that maybe to call, I want to, deviate a little from what he has said is this electoral reform. In my own thinking, if the electoral reform is to be, to happen, it's okay. But I want Nigerians to know this morning. it's not all about electoral reform. It's about the character. The characters we have even now. Look at it this way. Jonathan was a president. And this same electoral reform, it wasn't even reformed as it is now, as better as it is now when he was president. But he was liberal minded. He allowed Jega, he appointed Jega without anything attached. It's about the character. Yaradua was the president. Yaradua saw the loophole. He was the one who even asked for reform of the electoral process. But it's about the person, the people we have now. That is what Nigerians should know. Jonathan gave free hand to Jega. That was why the election went the way it went. And after his election, if anybody remembers, there were no much legal action. There were no much cases in court. But now, since Buhari came on power, or APC came, it has been one issue or the other.
Thank you.
Either inconclusive election or rigging of. I have not seen a thing like this in Nigeria before.
Thank you.
And so it's about the characters. Nigerians should focus on the people who are leading us. Who are they?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's my own take this morning. Good morning.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Dustin.
Okay.
Now, the problem we are having in this country is insecurity. I'll give you an example. Neighboring countries may tell Chad, if they want to enter into this country, they have to have their passport, their documents. Maximum 90 days they have to go to the country. Now, Ukraine and Poland, no matter how their approach they are, Ukraine want to go to Poland or come to Poland want to come to Ukraine, they have their passports and they have to stay maximum of 90 days, they have to come back. Again, INEC. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
INEC, they are frustrated in life. Now they came up with idea. People that might wake up and tell you can vote with your
Okay. All right. I can understand. VOP 90.3 FM. Yes. I'm getting several messages here now, but I will read them quickly very soon. Just stay there for me. Hello. Good morning to you. Good morning. Okay. Let me talk to you. Hello. Good morning. What's your name and where you calling from? Hello.
Good morning to you, Additional Wasis, my name. I'm calling you from Ikorodu.
Welcome.
You see, the only solution to Nigerian problem, especially insecurity, until we have decentralized police, let each state have their police. And thank God, the northern leader, I think 3 days ago, they held a meeting, both traditional ruler and their government officers, they all agree that we should have a state police. You see, without state police, there's nothing we can achieve. This of bringing somebody from Maiduguri to go and police Delta, pay somebody from Delta to go and police Lagos, cannot work, cannot help us. Every policing is local. And on the INEC, some people are claiming that APC brought Mahmoud Yakubu. We all in the country during the Professor Moritsy. The election will not even be concluded. They have announced the result. Why are we trying to deceive ourselves? What we need in this country, we need each personality that is truthful. Forget if they lie, don't let Tinubu sign or appoint any INEC or appoint any judicial officer. The question is the person they appointed, how he is. Because today one thing that is certain, if you have integrity and you don't have money, forget it, nobody will appoint you. That's one thing that kills Nigeria. Until we look for merit, not money. If we started looking for merit, person that distinguish themselves in their professional, people that are honest in this country, and close to 95% of Nigeria are lying before they hit.
Thank you.
That's it. Before they can appoint that man that is moderating in this studio. Go to any parastatal, either federal government, state government, or local government, without parting with anything. Nigeria are highly corrupt until we find that corruption to stand still.
Let's
all
leave it there.
this thing cannot help us. And as I said earlier, if we want peace, we need to decentralize Nigerian police force.
Appreciate you. Hello, good morning to you this morning. Good morning. Okay. If you want to call me first, move away from your radio set. That's what I will always say. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Jude is a man from Ogun State.
Okay.
Jude, please, Nigeria soldiers they are talking about, is it the Nigeria soldier we know before that is one of the best in the world? Why Nigeria soldiers allow the politicians to put them into pockets and they allowing the, there is common people that are supposed to stand before them to be killing them and messing them to the extent that Nigeria army cannot have mouth anywhere. And the Nigeria army fold their hands, allow politicians to be using them to do politics and killing them, and they fold their hands. If snake cannot do what it can be a snake, children will use and tie, firewood. Let Nigeria soldiers wake up and they forget about these politicians. They don't have time for them and they don't care. Let them rise up and behave as a, authority, power, defense of the nation. Look at how they kill them. Nigerian soldier cannot have any respect anywhere any longer. When Nigerian soldier talk, they will ask you, can't you go to Boko Haram and go and fight them? This is a Nigerian soldier that cannot that cannot be speaking. Let the Nigerian soldiers wake up. Or who can ever allow their old people to go to military this time around? To go and kill them. They have a rifle, but they cannot make use of their rifle. Waiting for the last command by the politician that,
Thank you so much.
That doesn't know that what.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, my good friend, Mr.
Good morning.
I greet you very much.
I greet you too. Welcome.
And the name of four on the line.
All right.
So, my name, you can be there. God bless you and bless your name.
Amen.
I'm ashamed of myself and standing here now. Hearing that. How Nigerian soldiers, they are playing with their life. The police are playing with the Nigerian soldiers. How can these people overpower Nigerian soldiers? Shame to Nigeria. Then I said last time that these are coming. Okay, we are talking today. Tomorrow we don't know who the president will be his own turn. If they want to overpower us, one day we hear they don't land here, they don't come here, they are over. Shame to Nigeria. And that's why people say we're not going to join army. Soldiers now they're taking something like has wire. And they're playing with their life. How can ordinary over Nigerian soldiers?
All right. Thank you.
I'm very sorry for Nigeria.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much. Hello. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning. It can be Jude. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Michael from Italy.
Michael. Welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Please, something I want to say. It can be Jude. You can write it somewhere. About the next election is coming. I want to P2B article and show if they can able to team together. This APC government is rolling now. They can scatter every plan they have. If they them can listen to me and do it by the grace of God, they can scatter everything. All those people going one party in order, everything they will scatter it. So that is what I have to say this morning. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kamejide.
Good morning.
My name is Patrick. I'm calling from Okota.
Okay.
The center point of your headline this morning is this insurgency that Nigeria has refused to do away with. I want to ask, let us ask Bayo Nanuga. He is the spokesperson of the president. What is he saying about it? When somebody says the truth, they will tell us, oh, they are demarcating Nigeria. Today, what is happening concerning insurgency, what they are not saying nothing, no comment from the presidency. It is when you challenge them on how they are not ruling well, they reply you almost instantly. So insurgency now no longer go to public gathering. They now target Nigeria military installation. They barrack for that matter. They are bold enough to go in there, kill soldiers, kidnap some of them, destroy military armory. What a shame of a nation. And somebody is sitting somewhere, I am the president, I am the commander-in-chief. Commanding what? What was the message? I mean, the meeting he held with the security chief. Nobody is fired. Nobody is calling, what do they call the other one? Minister of Defense. What is he defending? Chief of Defense staff. Why are they defending? What kind of a country is this? We keep saying, repeating the same thing. We will lament and lament. The next day we hear of another one. I mean, it's becoming out of place. So this is not Nigeria I grew up to know. This is not Nigeria I was so proud to stand before Ghanaian, before Cameroonian, before people from Cote d'Ivoire. They see you as a Nigeria. They see you as someone from heaven. Today, Nigeria has become a laughing stock.
Thank you.
What a shame of a country. Why?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Want you to benefit from this. This is for those who want to position or reposition themselves for something different in 2025. Yes, time to export common items abroad and earn in dollars like pepper, vegetable, granite, yam, sesame seeds, ugu, bitter leaf, cherry, charcoal, sawdust, oil, coconut, cocoa, and many more. Join the rest and get this knowledge.
The central fee is 20,000 naira only. Account number 122-416-8488. Zenith Bank. Account name VOPFF. Kindly send your proof of payment via WhatsApp to 0701 214 6454. Seminar will hold on Saturday, 24th of May, 2025.
At Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, 42 Murtala Muhammad International Airport Road. Time 11 a.m. Don't be there, Charles.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. It's 8 a.m. 8 o'clock or 8:01, or some would say 8:02. Say time really correct for everywhere. My name is Jude Ikame Jude, and this is Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Okay, I will take some messages right about now. I have said this before, that northern Nigerian youths are joining terrorist group in large numbers because of too much hardship and hunger in the north. Please let this government sit up and face the challenge. Fabian from Festac. I asked, do we still have active military men or military politicians? Do we have military men or military politicians? It's okay. Let's see if we could. Let's touch on some other messages now. John Holy is from Argo Palace Way, Okota. He said, my take this morning is on PDP and Labour Party. Their wobbling leaders should support ex-president Goodluck Jonathan to run, in 2027 election. Northern candidate or any candidate from South that can do 8 years will not succeed. Okay. Good morning, VOP. The defection to APC will become the story of Babel in the Bible, from Dixon Commando. Okay. Good morning. Terrorists overrunning army bases are pathetic, but I think all these issues are political, just to keep everyone bowed to these politicians. They know what they're doing, making life less important thing, or making less important things priority, leaving the critical areas unattended. They enjoy the pain just to keep themselves in power. Okay. Thank you so much, Sati Orishunbare. Thank you, appreciate you. It has become obvious that one of the sure ways to fight insecurity in Nigeria is state policing. Tinubu was championing state police when he has not become the president. What happens now that he is the president and he is no longer talking about state police? Maduka from Iba sent that message. All right, Chief Udo, Wiki wants a southern candidate that will share Peter Obi's votes and a huge advantages, for Tinubu for the north due to his Muslim ticket. As for the media, it baffles me how Wike says anything he likes, unchallenged in his co-called media chat, even going against NBC laws. From Chief Udo. Thank you so much, Chief. Okay. Good morning, VOP. Shame to APC. Look at how Boko Haram invades another military base in Borno State, captures and kills soldiers. Shame. Is well. Let's see if we could get to read some more messages now. What's this person? Please make sure your messages are civil enough, very, very civil. Okay, so I can read it up. Good morning, the presenter and your guest. Please, you media people always give attention to noisemakers. Wike, Reno Mokri, Showore, Bayo Nanuga, and of course Agbero. Showore only gained certificate of protest in his university days. Wike has a political leprosy, making noise from here and there. They have nothing to offer than noise making. Please, people should not be giving attention to these people, to this group of people. Each time I hear these people's names, I feel so bad. Please, media, stop giving publicity to these politicians. Chike is here from Ago. Okay, please, Jude, let Nigerians ask General Gowon, General Danjuma should come out and tell Nigerians what agreement they had with the are you sure this one you are going back, village man? No wonder you are a village man. Okay, let me put that aside, please. Okay, PDP is dead by the help of the court that restrained PDP from suspending Wike. Boko Haram is killing Nigerians and Nigeria army every now and then. People are busy talking about President Tinubu's re-election. PDP LP is dead. I also heard people saying no coalition will stand the APC come 2027. You should recall that it takes Peter Obi less than 8 months to get massive support in 2023 election. Did I? Yannick sent that message to me. Okay, let's also see what Alex Solomon from Anita Isheron Shri is saying. He said, if mere terrorists could be dealing and killing our military officers and nothing is done about it, what happens if there is an external aggression? Is defending the sovereignty not supposed to be the major commission of the military of any country? Well, according to him, he says, God bless Nigeria. And then Kelechi Light from Okoko Michael is saying something different. He said, is Nigeria failed or failing? Is a big question. The readings include system failure, insecurity, corruption, anti-democratic tendencies like lack of respect for rule of law, fraudulent electoral practices, infrastructural decay, economic decline, low quality of education rather, absence of freedom of speech and association, and so on. Where do we stand and where are we heading to? The Northern Governors Forum should come together and tackle the speed of attacks and killings in their region. It's teaching time. They say saves 9. May God help us. Kelechi, thank you so much. Is Mahmoud Yakubu going to be the umpire in 2027? I thought he will leave in 2025. Whatever electoral reform we are having, Mahmoud Yakubu should not be involved. From SND2. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Politics in Nigeria is always funny. Imagine President Tinubu of APC trying to settle the disputes in Labour Party and in PDP and Labour Party. A man from Isolo. I want to read that again. It says, imagine President Tinubu of APC trying to settle the disputes in PDP and Labour Party. Okay. To some more messages, Amechi from Mafuluku is saying, good morning, Ikami, Judy and VOP family. Paying of our debt with IMF debt is not achievement as long as the masses are being overtaxed and impoverished beyond human limits. Secondly, they are still borrowing from all other sources endlessly. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. May God save our land. Amechi, thank you so much. Good morning to you, Ikamijide. You said Biafra surrendered, but that's not true. Biafra did not surrender. The war ended as no victor, no vanquish. Please take note and correct yourself so people will not be misinformed. Thanks for the good job you're doing. From Divine. Divine must definitely be from the southeast to send such a message. But you know, you just let's leave that. Let's leave that. It's not something we should remember. Good morning. I want to ask, why is the government ignoring the activities of Boko Haram over incessant invading of military bases in the north? Please, does it not matter to this government that Nigerians have been brutally murdered in their own country without any help? It is so sad. All the promises made by this current government was to deceive Nigerians for them to be in office without any plan on how to tackle these numerous challenges bedeviling us. Shame to this government. If this case is in the southeast or south, the whole community would have been wiped out without any delay. The person or persons giving order to the military to attack innocent souls would have done that since. Thanks for inviting my brother-in-law yesterday in Peter. In person of Achike Chude, right? Chude from Ayetoro. Yeah, Chude is my very good friend. Okay, I am not Chude, I am Jude. So don't mix it. Someone was mixing it. He is Achike Chude. Chude. I am Ikami Jude. Thank you so much. Okay, let me read some more messages for you. Good morning, my VOP family members. My name is Ibezim from Ojekunle Ladipo Market, and he's saying, APC government, you're trying. Boko Haram attacking military base in Borno, killing soldiers. It means that Nigeria is gone. Until INEC and judiciary give the good people chance to govern Nigeria, this country can never move forward. Please, let them release Mazin Nambekano. Have a blessed day too. All right? Pop Chew in Ikorodu is saying something really, really lengthy here. I told you, just break it down. He said, good morning, senior journalists, GIG and listeners. Please, the World Bank should let Nigeria be. If I may ask, is World Bank also focus attention to other countries of the world? The same way they show interest in Nigeria economy with their questionable shenanigans, because scores of Nigerians are being plunged into abject poverty on daily basis, which proved that the so-called reforms of the present-day APC-led government is more cancerous than beneficial to Nigerian people. You know, the federal government should ignore the World Bank reports and focus on reviewing their policies in a bid to put an end to all the problems associated with the high inflation rate and, of course, devastated economy of today, Nigeria, which will be felt by ordinary Nigerians on the streets. Period. That's what he's saying. Okay, let me see 4 more to go. What are you saying? What's your name? From HRHB Sunwoko is saying that the Nigerian military is still playing ostrich over the activities of Boko Haram and their likes in the north. It's so shameful and sad that these criminal elements are still doing havoc and messing up with our military formations in the north and go home without any scratch. I therefore call for a total overhaul of our military system, and the president should equally order a shoot at sight of these terrorists. And for INEC, and its proposed reform, I suggest they drop these elephant promise and go ahead and fulfill the orders of their paymasters. So sad and bad. HRH Nwoko, thank you so much. I don't see PDP crisis ending soon. When the saboteur is within, all they need to do is to remove one man who is playing a member in both parties. He is an enemy from within. Engineer Lawrence from Igbolere. Okay, the APC government under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should please, as a matter of urgency, pause on 2027 re-election bid and channel all their power to save Nigeria from the hands of bandits and Boko Haram killing Nigerians on daily basis. The way our soldiers are being killed by bandits is alarming. It seems there is nothing, our politicians to do. It seems is nothing to our politicians because it's not affecting their immediate family members. Can Nigeria rise against anyone campaigning for anybody's re-election in 2027 while Nigerians who are to vote are being killed? In fact, on daily basis. Benjamin from Shogunle. And then let me read this message from Mazu Gochuku, aka the General. Wike is a planted parasite in PDP, and their stakeholders don't want to do the needful. 2027 election will be hardship against APC. I wonder the outcome of the poll. Our politicians should please study the importance of legacy. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what you're saying. Good morning. This idea of changing electoral reform is very funny. Who is what now? Who is the head? Is that same person or people who is fooling who? Ebuka from Ago. Okay, thank you for your message. Yeah. Edozie Dean Naji saying good morning, JIJ. That is Jude Kami, in case you don't know. This crop of leaders are taking us for granted. They don't really care about us. Nigeria is nosediving. We've become the laughing stock of the whole world. I grew up to know that our military were among the best in the world. But today, they are shadow of themselves. All these maladies must stop. Nigerians must rise and take back their country. God bless Nigeria. That's what he's saying. And then, good morning, Ikami Jude. My name is Osinachi Jumbo. What is wrong with Nigeria? We Nigerians need to wake up and take back our country. And then, what's your name? Ayo Edet from Ayo Boy is asking me, where am I from? I am just a Nigerian. I'm just a Nigerian, okay? The man, okay, Chima from Apapa is saying the man who made a mess of the last election is promising electoral reforms. Pardon me, if it takes... what are you trying to say? Okay, on the call for coalition, any coalition that involves Erufai Showore has already failed. I believe Erufai, when he said some of the problems at other political parties was planted by the APC, and I think they will play that game again. And then, finally, let me read this message. They need Rivers State. They also need Abuja. Wike is in Abuja to achieve that, and he felt Rivers was sliding out of his hands, causing him problem with Fubara. In the same way, he rigged Rivers. He is in Abuja to do same come 2027. So, whatever it will take him to do this, he will apply. And he has the backing of the people he is working for. Period. Wike is always talking tough because of the role he is given to play. All working for 2027. What is your name? He didn't drop that. But it's okay. It's okay. 7 or 8:17 a.m. is the time right now. And this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Okay, I'll take time to just take 3 more calls. 3 more calls and we're done for today. Is that fine? Let's start with you. Number 1. Good morning to you.
Hello. Thank you for the new conglomeration of the name, Judy. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Just calling from Aja.
Okay.
Yeah. Going now with all the myriads of topics, everything boiled down to one point. That is administration and misplacement. Like I heard from one of the analysts that said when you have politicians that are transactional in nature, there is nothing you can do other than what we are saying. And I had the opportunity to listen to Party Tony.
Okay.
He made us understand some facts concerning even the person that everybody is looking up to, that is Peter Obi. That even in Delta State, one of the APC allegedly confirmed that Labour Party won all the seats in that place.
Okay.
That
our time is running.
They are just joking. So the point I'm trying to make this morning is about this alternative. That is the shadow government. Is it going to fly? Because the problem is Obi is not ready to give in. Atiku is not ready to give in. El-Rufai is not ready to give in.
Thank you.
The SDP man is not ready to give in. Everybody
all right, thank you. Let's leave it there.
Is not ready to give in.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you for your call. Everyone, that's where we'll wrap things up this morning. Don't forget, Export Seminar will be coming up on the 24th of this month at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel. And the seminar fee is just 20,000 naira. To be part of the seminar, you just have to send export on WhatsApp, not text message. Export on WhatsApp to 070-121-46454. It's organized by VOPFM, okay? 070-121-46454. In fact, we'll be talking export. So if you have a question to ask, I will be here by 10:30, between 10:30 and 12 p.m. All right, and you will have all the questions. You have the time to ask your questions. We'll have a lot to talk later this morning. Okay, join me again on social media. I am, that is Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Just go there and check up IKAMIJUDEH. That is how to spell Ikamijude. Of course, that's my handle. I love you all so much, and I'll see you later. Do have a beautiful and a wonderful day. Good morning to you.